Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of our Papal Kingdom campaign here in Victoria 2 with the historical flavor mod. Right, so in the last episode, or I guess I should say the last two episodes, things got a bit out of hand. I decided to say fuck it and go ham with my infamy. We went ahead and invaded Greece, conquered Thessalia. We went ahead and invaded Switzerland, and well, we originally conquered the whole thing, but then we did the divide Switzerland decision to just get the provinces I wanted, although I didn't get exactly what I wanted. I only got to keep Lugano, and I really wanted to keep Sion, Brig and Chur as well, because I think these borders are the optimal northern borders here, especially when we have blobbed into I guess now you start with Savoy, don't you? So it would have been a bit odd no matter what. Well, I'm a fan of this. We also committed some casual war crimes, which means that the Balkans are now rather Italian. Well, they're not that Italian, to be honest. Not that many Italians have moved over here, to be honest. Most of the Italians have been flocking to Africa. Fucking Nigeria is now majority Italian. Except for the northern parts. Yeah, it looks like the Italians really can't be arsed to move into the deserts. I swear, the guy who makes this mod really must have made some specific changes to that, because I can always remember how your pops would always just flock to random ass deserts in the normal game, but that has been changed. The Germans have not been committing war crimes, but they have been, you know, colonizing, which I guess some would consider not exactly very nice of them, but they are. Yeah, we're very close to the end of the game now, so oh, look at that. Glorious Italian lands. Crete is finally Italian, Cyprus is very much Italian. Righteous land, indeed. Yeah, the Greeks are not long for this world. So that's happening. One thing I didn't do in the last episode was I forgot to... Well, I didn't forget. I said there was no event specifically to give myself infamy. But I have actually found an event to give me infamy. I just randomly remembered, which is a bit silly, because I remember in my Brittany campaign I could have sworn there was no event to give me infamy, because I did a bit of console command memery to adjust my borders a bit in that campaign, and you guys seem to be fine with that. So I assumed, and I asked my Reddit as well, or not my Reddit, I asked my Discord if it was fine if I cheesed a bit here, because I did, you know, I did pay the infamy to conquer all of Switzerland. So it's not like I'm cheating to give myself provinces, I'm just cheating to not have to give away as many provinces as I would otherwise do. However, you do lose some infamy when the Germans and the French accept ownership of these provinces. So I will be wanting to do that. So we're going to go into the console, and I'm going to go event 14670, the Heart of Darkness, and this is kind of appropriate because it's sort of it's an event, right, focused on war crimes, or not war crimes, but just general horrific treatment of colonial peoples. And I feel like literally committing genocide definitely counts as that. So we're going to do that twice, because I think we lost, was it 4 infamy, or a bit more or a bit less? I forget exactly how much infamy we lost for the French taking these lands here. So it makes sense that I wouldn't get that much infamy lost. Now, of course, this is just for the memes of it, because it really doesn't matter. Like, I'm already way over my infamy limit, and I have no intention of stopping now. So this is just to sort of try and establish a sense of fairness. And you guys, yeah, as I said, feel free to tell me in the comments if you disagree with this kind of way of playing the game, because I do have a tendency to, you know, in the way that I literally made a mod that lets me skip multiple genocides and let me just do it once instead. I'd always try, whenever I do stuff like that, I try to, you know, I try to keep it fair and balanced. And, you know, in my opinion, there should definitely be, you shouldn't have to take complete provinces in this game. That was like a very awful design decision from Paradox's point of view. Sadly, there's no way to unmod that, and as a result you sort of have to use custom decisions. I guess I could have done that. I could have edited the split Switzerland decision to give me these territories, which might have been more appropriate, but That's just a lot of work. Not actually a lot of work, but more work than I can be arsed to deal with. Alright, Nepal, yeah, the standard, you know, we just started the game and as a result, people are going bankrupt memes. Hello there, 42nd Army, you should go home. Yeah, the French border could do with some more garrison, I think. Got some forces here, this could turn into an army. We just need to chill a bit with the mad amounts of artillery. Something like this should be balanced enough. Yeah, this is a pretty good army. We can station that in Gorcia. Yeah, I think these are Italian names for you, Paula. Sadly, there's no way to get Italian names over in Croatia and Bosnia, Slavonian and Krain and whatnot. But oh well. I mean, once again, I could make a custom decision for it, but that's just beyond my ability to to give a shit, I guess. Anyways, come on, Hungary. Like, yeah, no, it looks like we should be able to spare them. Czechoslovakia, though, might be a bit more difficult. The Germans have not been doing too much focus. I assume maybe they're hard at work trying to get Austria. Not really. Do you still have cores on my shit? You do. Oof. Then again, though, the Germans hate me now because of the whole going over the infamy limit. So it wouldn't surprise me if the Germans would just invade me any moment. I find it hilarious, though, how we're still allied to the Dutch for some reason. It's because the Great War mechanics made them my ally, I think, if I remember correctly. Well-driven ships. Oof, I could really do with some industrial... Actually, limited access roads. That's definitely what we need. Yeah, the economy is... It looks fine, but it's not actually fine. It's kind of awful, to be honest. The various sanctions and crap you get for going over the infamy limit. International pariah, international isolationism, shit like that. Yeah, we also have no more war, so we can't do anything for 3 years. The Dominion of Canada joins the war! Well, I already ended the dumbass war against the Japanese. I don't know what the fuck you're on about, Mr. Canada. Right. The Dutch didn't join, but we can do enemy over enemy, which is a decent way to cheese ourselves some extra alliances. Look at that, we just got ourselves an alliance. Oh, never mind, we didn't. I guess it didn't properly work. Oh no, we have got allies. They won't accept that. No one will generally accept when you are over the infamy limit, so... Still have our garrison here. Yeah, we probably shouldn't... Oh, never mind, they're exile, are they? Yeah, they are, okay, yeah. Let's just send them home then. Well, okay then. Canada, do you have friends? Presumably they do. But who are your friends? This is what matters. You don't have any friends. Oh, for Canada. No friends for Canada. Very well then. Does this remove no more war, or do I still have to deal with that? No, still have to deal with that. Although I actually... Okay... Yeah, so I did actually edit the files to change the war exhaustion. I forget if I mentioned that I was going to do that in the previous episode, but... Because right now I'm gaining positive war exhaustion. Well, okay, now I'm at war, of course, but I... you see, like... yeah, I'm gaining war exhaustion. I would be gaining war exhaustion even if I was at peace. I don't know why that file edit didn't work. Maybe it doesn't work in save games? Hopefully it does, because if it doesn't work in save games, then this campaign is over. There's no way to overcome that, as I learned in my France campaign, and you guys agreed that I could edit it. Let me go check the files. Alright, so I think I have fixed it. The modifiers no longer... Yes, yeah, so I changed it so that it is now... So that international isolation gives you 0.5 instead of 0.9, and no more war no longer gives you any war exhaustion. I really need to make like a full sort of rebalancing of over the infamy limit wars and shit, because that stuff is just completely dated. Either that or complain sufficiently in the fucking Reddit and ask the guy who actually makes HFM to fix it for me, but I don't know if he's overly interested in doing that. Yeah, I don't know. I still don't know if this is too much. I still think it's silly that you have to gain just a base level of war exhaustion. I feel like, yes, people should be angry at you and whatnot, but I mean, let's look at this thing. International pariah, diplomatic points, import cost, prestige, militancy for not accepted, those all make perfect sense. Monthly war exhaustion is kind of bullshit. Organization, regain, and land, like, I don't understand why that's a thing. I get, like, I get maybe it's because of balance or some shit. Import cost, load interest, and research points, those I agree with. Factory owner cost, sure. Prestige, political reform desire, yes. Or do I? No, I don't know if I agree with that either. I don't see why just because you have your nation has gone a bit mental. Like when Hitler went quote unquote over the infamy limit, it's not like the German people were like all of a sudden way more interested in reform. Like it was a totalitarian dictatorship. Like the Germans, like the Nazi regime held power until the very end. So I don't understand why that would be a thing. Especially if you're actually like winning the quote unquote super war you're going on about, then the people should fucking support your government, not go against it. Immigration attraction makes perfect sense. Diplomatic points, yes. Mobilization impact, once again, I don't agree with that. Pop consciousness, militancy, yeah, militancy for non-accepted is logical. But once again, I don't see why you would get extra pop consciousness. Casus belli acquisition speed is absolute bullshit. Tariff efficiency makes sense. I get that, like, external trade. So essentially what I think is that these various modifiers should only affect your sort of external relations with other countries and make trade and stuff like that harder, but your internal stuff should not be hurt. Because I don't see why it would. Like, the fact that you're fighting half the world is the thing that should hurt you. You know, the Germans, they suffered because they were at war with fucking the Soviet Union. They didn't suffer just because they had annexed France, you know what I mean? Like, it's the actual fighting that should hurt you. And I also don't understand why the fighting capabilities of your soldiers should go down. Like, even if it is supposed to be balanced, it's dumb balance. Like, it's the kind of difficulty in games that I dislike. I don't like when the AI just gets arbitrary bonuses. You know, that's just frustrating because the strategy and stuff like that is just taken out of the game if that's like how you're basing your difficulty stuff on. It's stupid. I should not be focusing on so many people at the same time though. Yeah, looks like we got Hungary mostly under control. Czechoslovakia, I do want to keep good influence there. The Ruskies are no longer a great power, so we should be able to grab Romania, at least prevent them from invading us and whatnot. Another thing that I really think should be changed with the international isolationism thing is that this should go away once you have won all your wars, because presumably when I beat the Japanese in the war we had, part of the peace deal was the fact that I sort of forced them to acknowledge my blobbing, you know what I mean? Maybe there should be like a custom. No, that would be way too complicated. Yeah, I think the fact that, I mean, even getting a white piece does require a certain amount of war score. So you are, like, I won over Japan. Like, I enforced my demands. They should no longer sort of be allowed to reject my trade and whatnot in a realistic term, because I fucking beat them. Yeah, I'm convincing myself more and more that this really needs to be changed, and I need to make a sub mod or something. Oh, although that requires me to learn a lot more. Well, no, this should be actually relatively simple to mod. Yeah, I mean, I was able to mod the war exhaustion, so presumably I can easily enough modify all of these other modifiers, and try and make it how I think it should be. You know, yeah, I don't know. Now that I've been ranting about this for some time, feel free to tell me in the comment section. I'd really like to get some feedback on this. Because if you guys think that my modding of my Let's Plays is getting a bit out of hand, then feel free to tell me. But I still think this is utter bullshit. You should not get war exhaustion. I'm allowing myself to have a bit of war exhaustion here, but I don't know. I still think it's dumb. I still think it's dumb. Still think it is silly. We might get a total war. We might get the wars upon us event. If we do that, then it'll balance itself out. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so we will actually be fine. Because this reduces the war exhaustion. And it makes sense that if in a prolonged war you would be messed up, wouldn't you? So maybe what there should be, there needs to be two different modifiers for international isolationism. One for while you are at war and one for while you are at peace. That's how this should work. I don't know, I might have to do some more thinking about how I want to change that, but I'm not going to change it for this campaign. I'm just going to do those minor fixes that I did. And then hope that that'll do the trick. Right, Canada, my boy. How strong are you? How are you feeling these days? And who are you going to be allying? You are allying the United States. Oof. And you ally Serbia, you actual dummy. You absolute, complete, and unironically stupid person. That's hilarious. That's so awesome. Yeah, that should mean that this war should be relatively straightforward then. Because I should be able to just swoop over the Serbs with relative ease. And we should be able to wrap this up. No need to mobilize or anything, even if I have a fuck ton of these mobilization stacks ready here to reinforce any such army. Onwards! Cannot let this get out of hand, this is very true. Yeah, just killing their mobilized stacks before they're even spawning. Beautiful indeed. Yeah, let's sit on their capital to catch some of those guys. Australia has proclaimed their intentions to wage war on me. Feels bad, but it should be fine. You are just... You're going to Foca, that's fine, so you go there, you split in two, try and contain these armies of theirs. You go there. Yeah, no one's joining me, I know, that's... yeah, I think it's fair that your allies refuse to join you when you are in an infamy war. You sort of, unless you actually make puppets, like even if you spare a nation, they're still independent, you know, so it makes sense that they wouldn't just blindly follow you into every beat of meme you get going with, you know what I mean? Let's see, I still want forces on the German border though, because you never know if the Germans are going to have a change of heart and maybe... No, actually, we have a truce... No, we do not have a truce with them. So they could invade me any day now. So we're going to need to keep that in mind and pull through. Right, being attacked here. We have tanks though, so we good. The forces up here. Oh, that was a nasty lag spike. I think... Shit, I do want to add... I want to make these guys a puppet. Because I wouldn't be able to just annex the whole thing. That sadly is not possible. And my borders would be really stupid if I just took southern Serbia and Vojvodina. And the truce we're going to get after this war is going to be way too long. Like, it's far too late in the game to start memeing about that. But if I could just straight up force Serbia into my sphere and my allies, that would be awesome. So, really? 84 war score? But yeah, no, this is good. Now, we can actually separate peace here. Yeah. We good. Let's do that. Yeah, Canada, yeah, Australia did a separate war. That means piecing out piecing out the other... Yeah, piecing out Canada, I mean. That'll be a lot harder now. But, that's fine, I guess. Right, let's go for an all-out attack here. Oh yeah, we're shredding them. The Tangier Protocol? Yeah, no, that's a bit late in the game, isn't it? Hey, look at you! You finally got Morocco! Yay! No! Does not suit our interests. Those borders are way too nice to deny them that. Even if they dislike me and whatnot. Yes. We're getting a bit of lag, but that's fine. It's to be expected when you're having such an absolute meme of a time here. We're getting... Yeah, no hostile occupation from the Canadians yet. You're fine there. So yeah, let's just wrap up, quickly blitz these guys, sort this whole thing out. The Tangier protocol fails. Ah, that's how it's supposed to be, isn't it? The Tangier protocol would have created a little puppet here in Tangier. It's a way to prevent the Spanish from bordering Africa because of some certain balance issues. But I think when the Spanish only own this land, I think it's fair and fine. I don't know. I think it's fine. It's good. We good. All right then. All right. So the Serbian fight is over. There's nothing in particular else I would want to add, and I don't even have the war score to add anything else. And they're allied to Russia, and I don't want Russia to get dragged into this, because they actually, well, they don't have much of an army, but they technically have an army at this point. So let's not get overextended. So yeah, Serbia will be a puppet. Here we are. The Papal Kingdom expands. You shall ally me, and you shall join the war you were just against me in. We're starting to get some spiciness going though. The Canadians and the Australians have all decided to land forces in Arabia, while I was not paying attention, which is like things that only happen in Victoria 2, where you like you literally don't notice that like you're getting invaded. Yeah, we're trying to contain them here. Yeah, oof, yeah, they've got quite the forces here. Quite the spiciness going on. But we should be able to push them back. Let's see, they're not sitting in Medina, so let's push to Medina. This army goes to Jeddah. You go to Hayil. You split. Some go to that place, and some go to these other places. Also, I should really command your units, because you are bad at life, and you shouldn't be... Oh shit, here comes the United States. Oof. That one is going to be a bit more difficult to deal with. Also, yeah, I need to up that again. Yeah, running out of money is going to be a real potential threat in this war. You actually have... Oh yeah, battles, of course. That's annoying. Yeah, go to... Okay, never mind. You... Okay, no, you guess he kind of has to stay. You stay there and finish that occupation. Good. You are going where? You're going there. Let's not have you go there. Let's go there instead. You're going to Mecca now. And you're going to beat me to it, which sucks. So let's go to Haban instead. Discriminatory policy? Well, of course, well... Sure, mitigate it. I don't think that actually changes the policy itself. It just... Okay, yeah, we need more forces here in Arabia. This is getting very spicy. Alright, we're finally pushing back here, slaughtering some Australians. So now we're winning this war. Would you just peace out now? We have to finish this, do we? Could dismantle his nation, but I don't see... I guess he would go, yeah, Papua New Guinea would go independent, but that's not worth my time. Right then, let's grab more taxes, because I'm running out of money. So you're retreating to that place. We'll just rush after you. Because man, oh man, I need to stack wipe that. And here's another army, which I could... Yeah, navy I mean, which I should be able to kill. Oh yeah, just completely wiped. Come on, man. Let's put an end to this. There we are. I just had to completely annihilate his dumbass navy. Is there anything I could do to him, though? I think that would be like a major gain to me. Oh, just end it. So that sorts that out. Good. Split you. You go there. You go there. Now, I think maybe getting an assault going against the Canadians over there could be useful once they go into some better terrain for me, because I have some really good attack generals that I could use here. The Americans are trying to capture the Middle East as always, but we're going to try and drive them off. We already nuked their fleet, although I think that was just a transport fleet. Oh shit, we're getting shredded. Oh, God damn it, what is it with these Canadians? They keep just murdering me. Ah, I did not Oh, I won with one. Okay, that's odd. Fine. Not gonna sit here and ask questions, am I? Let's just push onwards. Same with this guy. Let's just see if we can wrap up this. Start retaking our land. Like America, any day now you want to get out of this. Would be good by me. Gotta keep an eye out, see if they've landed and any... Oh shit, yeah. Fucking El Salvador is landing over here. We do have some Japan defense troops though, so I think we got this mostly under control. So we should send the navy over to Hainan. Why don't we have a port here, by the way? That's ridiculous. Are the capitalists building... Yeah, they're building infrastructure, because I really cannot afford to spend too much money on that right now. I'm trying to squeeze my land for every bit of money I can. Whee! Ah! This is another mechanic that really needs to change. Honestly, at this rate, I need to make like a GreenFors fixes bullshit in Victoria 2 mod, because fucking hell. I hate that you can't, like, I want to add Panama out because, you know, I want to annex Panama because that would be fun, wouldn't it? Get some canals. But, of course, I can't do that because I have a free casus belli to dismantle the United States. And unless I actually do that first, I can't do anything else. But that's 70 war score, and there's no way I'm pulling that off. Taking Panama is just 2 war score. It's a little bit of a punishment for them for being a bitch. So, you know, it would all work out in the end. But no! I don't even know if you can mod that though, to be honest, but damn, I hope you can. Because I will definitely want to change that. Chill with the military expenditure. Shit, I'm not even going to get war operations, am I? From these wars, because I'm just white piecing and I'm not actually enforcing any sort of... I'm not enforcing like a Great War thing. That's another thing. I feel like you should have the powers given to you by a Great War, even if you no longer can technically have alliances. I don't know, the Great War system is bullshit to start with. I don't know. I would need to change so much to get that to work the way I want. Let's see. Fucking El Salvador keeps landing dumbass troops over here. Do we have a good general? Decent one. That's actually pretty good. 3 defense. Oh, not that we need defense right now, but you know. His 2 attack will do fine as well. His general has autism, so I guess it works out in that way. Man, we really need to wrap this up because I'm gonna get another one of those no more war bullshit thingies when this comes to an end. I assume. Actually, let's send the navy home. Yeah, no other forces. Yeah, let's send the navy home. Because we have forces on the Philippines now that should be able to deal with this. You can walk between all the islands and whatnot, so we should be fine. Like, even if I'm not fully funding the army. There we are. El Salvador has been kicked off the islands. Push onwards. There we are, an extra 50 morale. Oof, I needed that. I really did. Can I build more units, by the way? Oh, yes, I can. I was like, why can I still build units in Africa? And I was like, oh yeah. Because of course, sorry for being distracted there. I'm going to spam a couple of guards out. Mainly because I have so much artillery. It looks like I really don't need to focus too much on, you know, actually like using mobilized forces. My regulars are just doing the trick so far. So we good. Oh shit. Oh shit. Right. Right. The Deutsches Reich haben invadieren. And they're actually doing... Yeah, they're just straight up going for a containment war. Interesting. God, that's a lot of military. Oh, yeah. Right, so it's just Germany. You have friends though, don't you? No, you have no friends. Okay. Right, okay. Well, if we can just hold them in the mountains, we should be fine. We should... They're literally gonna attack from places where places I gave to them. Like, this is horrible. Go to Trentino. You go there, because I don't trust these dipshit nations. I fear they'll just give access to whoever, you know. So we need to get a front line going here. Really, America? Oh, you're about to learn the power of tanks. Unless this army is more balanced. Ah, it's way more balanced. Yeah, let's do that instead. Honestly, United States, I'm sick of this. Can we just end it? No. No, we can't. Guess I need to kill some more of your people then before you... Oh shit, yeah, they have colonies. Ah! Oof, do they have colonies? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Give me some attack. That'll do. Wipe out that. You guys start pushing into this. This could be bad. I might actually have to mobilize, which would suck balls, but whatever. Can't really deal with that, so I think we're just going to go on the attack there instead. There are actually some places I would like to take from the Germans, though. I honestly would not mind grabbing some of these colonies, especially Sahara and North Central Sahara. That would really smooth out my borders. Other than that, I don't really have too many desires. Maybe Togo? But that's a state though, so that would be a bit of a mess to take. And this war could turn very bad, so... Yeah, he's already mobilized, so... Oh, hello there, Canadians. Please go fuck yourself. Yeah, speaking of Canada, are we done? No, we're not. Might have to go blockade him a bit to sort of convince him that this is not at all worth it and you should probably chill. Okay. We are funding. Yes, we are. The tax technology is helping us out quite well. Let's chill in Rome for a while. Just fix our boats, really. Or no, if I could catch some of these dumbass navies, that would be great as well. Just fucking die. Thank you. And then fix up before we launch an attack into Canada. Not into Canada, just sitting on the coast, making them suffer a bit. Oh shit, we're being attacked here, and we do not have the optimal general. Togo, Sokoda, fuck, can we get away? Not really, no. Oh shit. Okay, you go try and save that, you go there, and on the way you need to pick up a general who doesn't suck arse. Should have some of these guys lying around. Yeah, I'll do this stuff off screen. Finding defensive generals in this game is very difficult. You usually have a couple lying around, but they are always just sitting in some random army, and you have to pay a lot of prestige to put them where you want them. Because the Germans are not fucking around when it comes to military stuff. Where are you? Oh, don't tell me he was just auto-assigned to some other crap. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's shit at morale, which is bad actually, because he might be... Wait, was that the guy? I don't actually know. Ah, well, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't get to take command. That's another fundamental flaw of this game. Oh shit, you're not going there? You're going to that place. Right, let's hunt you down. You failed to do that. You're going to... Yeah, you're just straight up running away. I'll try and hunt him down though, because I really do want to catch him. There we are, because if I can wipe these forces, that would be excellent. Right, keep pushing. We're not being attacked in Europe yet, interestingly enough. Can this... Yeah, let's push this army home. Why not? Serbia, I need to retake... No, I have control over his units, that's good. Defend the northern border. Split in half. Send one to Pančevo, one to Novi Sad. Wrap up this meme. No one is pushing in... No one has landed any more troops in Arabia. Philippines are fine. Militancy is getting a bit high though, so we're gonna need to do some more reforms, which sucks ass. Guess I'll finally have to do those pensions, which sucks because they're expensive. I mean, I have no intention of actually paying those things, but we gotta pay a bit though, because I think people get angry at you if you don't. Yeah, I need to sort out some of my industry. These glass factories, man, oof. but I'll do this shit off screen. Alright, the Germans are launching their attack into the mountains. I got some decent defensive generals going here. Not in this army though, where I literally have a thing. Well, back to the list, trying to find some dumbass defensive people. Such an annoyance. Yeah, way more like good attack generals, but no proper defense. Such a shame. Really? I have to dismantle the Germans? I guess I can just not enforce it. That'll murder my prestige and lose me the top position, but fuck it. I want those darn lands! Alright, yeah, that's right. I need to fucking find a dude. Although I guess we should still get some general in here while I... Oh crap, we can't actually go there directly? Oof. This army then. Ah, but anyways, we can piece out the Americans. Excellent! There we are. Putting it into that silliness. That frees up some forces, hopefully. Ah, the Canadians even are done. Excellent. That leaves us with just Germany. So as long as the British don't come swooping in now, we should be fine. Man, look at the size of the forces here. Also, it looks like my AI's been very stupid when it comes to organizing its troops, but so has the Germans, so yeah. Both of us are putting a bunch of artillery in the first rank. And engineers, yeah, it's all just a fucking shitfest. Let's ship some more troops to Africa, actually, if I can wrap up these colonies as quickly as possible, that would be excellent. Yeah, we're just shredding these fuckers, it's hilarious. This battle might do it. No, we're good. The fucking the combat width is so low that we're mostly fine. Really should just start pushing in as well to get a bit of a wider... Oh fucking hell, look at that war score! Oh, it's mental. Awesome. Yeah, I've added my war goals. So I guess now it all comes down to occupation. No, okay, here comes Serbia. Actually, here comes Serbia? Yeah, I guess I pieced out in the previous wars. Why am I not allowed to... Oh, I guess it's because I don't have Diplo points. Oof. That's potentially rather bad. Actually, go to Zurich. And here... You can push up here to Bern. Oh shit. I should be able to beat him. But now we're being attacked there. We need more forces. Where are my forces? Everyone push through this little breach here. Look at this fucking meat grinder. Look at this was more before as well. This was like 700,000 at some point. Like the population of Germany, they really want to win this. But sadly their generals are not very smart, and so I doubt they will. The only true game changer at this point would be if Britain entered the war. But so far they have stayed neutral, which I am very grateful for. Hey, the face of Agamemnon! So we pulled out the mask from the body. I gazed into the face of Agamemnon. So there it is, Mycenaean excavations, yes. We showcase our splendor to the world. Showcase our superiority to the world. Our splendor, yes, we are totally a good nation. We are not just absolutely mental and crazy. No, that's not how that works. Oh shit, yeah, Austria went fascist, which is, oh look at that, they got a unique color. And now they're, well, who's invading who? It's the Hungarians who are trying to grab Eisenstadt. Well, good luck, Hungary. I'll just keep going with my dumbass war. Alright, so I might actually just have to peace out. This war is going nowhere. This is like the Western Front, like it's stuck. Like, this will never end. Which sucks ass, because we don't get to dismantle the Germans. No, I don't, because I can't get the occupation war score I need. I just straight up can't. fulfilled 100%. How... Like the daily change for these goals as well, like it's barely there. I would have to start landing troops, but it's just not realistic. The fucking Serbians somehow made their way behind their lines though, which is funny. Like you can see these battles, like we're fighting and we're fighting, but nothing is going anywhere. It's all just bullshit. And then this army got behind my lines, which is now fucking me up rather badly. Ooh, bankruptcy, why did I not have that? Yeah, I'm trying to sphere Austria. I doubt I'll be able to pull it off, but you know, I'll give it a shot. If only battle war score would like add up further than to 50, you know. I guess I can try and drag it on a bit longer. If only my navy would get fixed. I guess we'll temporarily fund it, see if we can get it repaired. Yeah, stop funding everything else. We cannot afford anything. Everything must go to the army. Everything. Because even if I get Austria in my sphere, I doubt I'll be able to actually walk through Austria, which is silly, but because of the infamy is just like a permanent thing, which is dumb. Crap, this battle is not going overly well. Let's see if we can... Actually, no, I can't retreat into that, can I? I have to retreat into there. Stock market crash. Oof. Yeah. So let's see if I can sneak my way around here. Also, for some reason I can't... Oh, fuck me. That sucks. Yeah, but still, just retreat. Retreat! The battle score... War score lost is not something that matters. In any shape or form. Honestly, if this army could just move! That would not be something I would mind. Yeah, you can see the war score is slowly ticking up. Attacker occupied... Wait, the attackers have occupied something? What would that be? Well, this dumbass still lives. Go die. Yeah, we've secured their colonies, so that's fine. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do. Really want to just completely win this, but let's just go. Oh, we just finished one battle, did we? No, that was some other battle. Okay, well, let's use that opportunity to get some reinforcements into Basel. Feels like I've kept going for so long as well. Surely his war exhaustion must be mad at this point. He has 0 war exhaustion. Oh, never mind. Odds of him ever giving up then are very slim. The Navy's getting fixed though. Let's give one last chance where I try and... Maybe if I could take his capital, but no. But no. None of that would truly matter. Getting depressed. Getting very depressed. Let's send some forces over here, just to get some of those blockades going. Blockade everything. Barely matters though. Really doesn't give you that much war score, sadly. Kill that navy. Yeah, so that brings us all the way up to 66, but they're not feeling it. We could just peace out for the colonies. I've been able to do that for a while. Shit, I can't add in any more war goals either. Dumbass. Nah, fuck this. Germany gets to stay alive, I guess. And I lose 600 prestige! Yay! That's the price for taking those 2 colonies. Well, I've already dropped out of number 1, so... Fuck it. Fuck my life. Oh well, at least Africa now looks a lot smoother. And we can get some even more states. Yay, states! African farms and mines, yes. Hey, systematic extermination! Yeah, why not? Let's go for another one of those little fun thingies. Right, did we get... No, we didn't get any war score or war exhaustion to speak of. Right, yeah, fun times with the Navy. Now I need to just... Oh, get that down, get everything down. Just, we need to get some cash back into the bank. Get some of this shit funded a bit as well. Oh god, people are pissed. Guess they didn't like me losing that. Okay, send troops to the capital then, because I have a feeling we might have a revolt here. Oh, I might be able to... Ah, yeah, let's give them press. That should really help them out. And we get no more war again. And war exhaustion, and fuck me. Feels bad. It all just feels so bad, man. I wonder why the Brits have not invaded, though. They're like the last major power that I need to presumably deal with before I can truly relax. Hey, I can reform the Italian colonial army, which totally matters. The maximum allowed percentage of non-animist soldier pops in colonies. Soldier, yeah, 1 to 2%. Right, but you know, there really aren't any animists to speak of at this point left in the Empire. No, okay, never mind. There are actually quite a lot. 4% of the entire nation is animist. Well, they need to get their shit together. And I need to end this episode because this episode has gotten ever so slightly out of hand. Yeah, it was quite a long one. I don't think I'm going to split it up like I did the previous one, but I definitely need to end it here. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this episode, and until next time, bye.